Check out my new clothing range now under the name Club Vector. The link for that is in the description. And also the link for U7 Buy, where you can find cheap, fast and reliable coins. And if you use the code TVM at checkout, you get a bigger discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the channel. Today is the first ever episode on this channel, at least, of Draft to Glory. Now, I've no idea what I'm doing here. But I've seen, I've built a draft on the Road to Glory, played it, enjoyed it, did it again, enjoyed it, and I've had two, as you can see, on this account, and this is an account I never use in terms of gameplay outside of friendlies, so I want to try and get some more coins on this account. I want to try and get more games played on this account that actually count towards something. So I thought, you know what, let's try and do a Draft to Glory. Let's see if we can actually make money from playing the draft, despite the fact that I very rarely win it. Now, that might not be entertaining to watch, but for me it's going to be entertaining because I want to see if you can make money from the draft by not actually being that good at the game. I've had 2 draft entries on this account. We've played 7 games in total. I've won 4, lost 3 by the looks of things, if that's what that says. I've only conceded 3 goals, which is crazy. I've scored 17 and I didn't manage to win the draft. So bit annoying, but you know, it is what it is. We're going to use coins. We're going to get into it. I don't want any arguments in the comments if I end up choosing players you don't like, because I will. There is no doubt in my mind. First pick, I will annoy you because I'm not like other people. I will go for things that I don't know, that aesthetically please me. Theoretically, I should be taking the 4-2-2 here, but I do really want to take that 3-4-1-2. I'm going to start off with a 4-2-2. I regret it already, but there we are. So this is why I don't like taking 4-2-2. Can't take Hazard, because you know why, out of position. Same with Giggs. Higuain's trash. Rakitic is meh. So we are going to go with Mertens with a Hunter. So there we go. We're going to try and get, hopefully get Insigne here, really. We're going to get Lasagna with a shadow on him. Why? I could go with Koyame, actually, with a shadow, with a Hunter. Unlikely to use him, so I won't spend too long discussing that one. Kante would be class, but absolutely no link whatsoever. Saying that, though, nobody gets a link, so we could just go with Kante. Even without a chem style, he's still... Yeah, we're going to go with Kante. I'm basically building my Road to Glory team here. We've got Mertens and Kante. Let's go for the second striker and see if we can get some cohesion going on here. So, a very rare Icardi, because he shouldn't be at Inter, of course. I'm going to take Mbappe. I really, really like Mbappe this year. I've used him twice in draft, and he's a bit of class. And obviously we can fit... we can put Kante to give him a soft link. Now, if I can get someone else in here, or not. I was going to say, if we can get someone else to give him a link, that would be great. We could take Brozovic, who gives a link to Mertens, and it's a bit... I don't know. Is a giraffe in my CDM spot really going to help me out? We'll take him. He's better than Voto, so we'll do that. Let's hope for someone French here. Come on, EA, help me out. Nope, nice one. This is not going well. Gomez is a good shout because we could get rid of the striker, put Mertens up top, and then put Gomez in there. He wouldn't be on chem, but I do like Gomez, and no one else really works. I mean, Eriksen does give a soft link, I suppose, to Kante, but we don't get that link to Mbappe. This is a bad draft. What a terrible way to start things off. We're going to do that, and then we just need to get a cam. I think what I'm going to do, without building the defence, because I still have no idea what's going on with the attack, I'm just going to get the reserves in first. So again, can't take Mane unless we want him as a super sub, but then again, I don't really want to take Parejo, and the others just look trash. So I will take Mane as a sub. I just won a draft, actually, with Mane coming on as a sub. We've got Parejo for the second time. We could take Alex Telles, we could take Meunier and hope that we get that PSG link up the right-hand side. We could take Bale for a super sub. It's going to sound stupid, but I am kind of tempted to take Meunier. I'm going to take him for options. What I'm actually going to do now is select the centre-backs. I've decided that was a stupid idea what I was doing there. Thiago Silva, maybe? No, probably not. It's either Thiago Silva or we go Jan Vertonghen to give the chemistry to Kante. And we do have a shadow on him as well, so that could help us. I mean, this is just a mess. This draft is awful. Let's take Vertonghen. I'm not doing very well here at all. We're going to need a Premier League left back here. Mendy is probably the best shadow. I do like Angelino, actually, and with a shadow on him, it could be very good. But I think I'm going to take Mendy because it helps me out a little bit more. Like, if I just get a French cam, we're laughing, you know? Let's go with the second centre-back. Should have gone with the goalkeeper, really. We could go with Laporte. I'm tempted to take Laporte and hope we get a different centre-back. Because if I don't take Laporte, then I kind of have to... Yeah, well, I mean, what other options do I have? Let's take Laporte. He doesn't have a chem style on him, which is really irritating, but I'll take it anyway. We'll swap those around. We get nice links. Goalkeeper-wise... I mean, that's absolutely horrendous, right? Right? Yeah. There's just no option. There is no option. I mean, I'm going to go with Buffon. It sounds stupid, but the reason I'm going to go with Buffon is if I do get an Italian League defender, at least we get a link in there. We don't need the chemistry to Laporte. There is no Premier League option, so I'm just going to take Buffon. I'm actually going to leave the keeper situation for a second. We're going to go right back and see what this gives us. We already have Meunier, Kyle Walker, or Aspili Willy. I mean, either way, we get dead links everywhere. There's no Italian option. I'm going to take Kyle Walker because, well, why not? And now we'll start doing the reserves. I mean, this has been shocking. I'm not very good at doing drafts, but jeez. Immobile up top, maybe? No? No. Bad idea. I mean, filling that David Luiz as a centre-back, we do... Nope, we don't get a link anyway. Gamero as a super sub, but then... Oh, we get... I mean, there's a French link, I suppose. It's better than nothing. We could take... I'm actually going to take Gamero, you know. And what we could do is... just, I don't know, that or something. I mean, maybe not. We'll see how it progresses. Again, nothing in there that's going to help me. Bernardo Silva doesn't help because of the position. Mandzukic kind of does help, but not really. Jordan Henderson, again, not really. But I'm going to take Premier League players and try and move away from the Italian League as best I can because that doesn't seem to be helping me at all. Saying that, though, we've just been given Cristiano Ronaldo. It would be rude not to take him, but he just doesn't fit in there at all. Figo doesn't fit either, so it kind of has to be Ronaldo. I don't think I'm ever going to take a formation in draft that doesn't include wingers ever again. We're going to go from the front to the back because we need to sort out this... oh, God. We need to sort this out. Okay, we'll just take him. I'm waiting for the Silvers as well. There they are. There they are. Well, we'll take him because he's Italian, and that's the only reason. Okay, so we get Dybala. That is groovy, baby. I'm going to take Dybala. That's a big help. Because now we get full chem on Ronaldo. I'm a bit sad to see Mertens go, but that looks a little bit more respectable. I mean, it's a shame. Big shame that we can't link Gomez into Dybala. It's a shame that Gomez isn't a centre-forward or something, so we could maybe link the whole thing together, but it is what it is. Can we get a cam now that might work in here? So, Medel doesn't work, but I think I'd rather have Medel than Brozovic. Like, he gets the same links, so I think I'd rather do that, because nothing else in there helps me anyway, because they're all like left mids. So we'll take Medel. I'm going to put Medel in there, same links, and in my opinion, a better player. Him and Kante, I mean, they're going to... You shall not pass will be screamed from the terraces. I mean, this is just horrendous, isn't it? Portuguese right back isn't going to help us. Another Portuguese... I mean, he's better than Walker, Cancelo, so I might take him just for that, but... Yeah, maybe. I mean... Yeah, there's no other option. I mean, arguably, I could take Nacho Fernandez and hope that my next pick is a Spanish right back, and then my next pick after that is a Spanish goalkeeper, and then we've got Kem. But, you know, that's a lot of ifs, right? So we're going to take João Cancelo just because I prefer to use him. If I get a Spanish right back here... Oh, dear. Yeah, we did get one. Okay, well, at the moment, it might have worked, right? But, unfortunately... Yeah. I mean, this draft has not gone to plan, really. It really hasn't. But I tell you what, I built a draft earlier, and I can't believe I've not been given a Premier League goalkeeper. That's crazy. Like, actually miffed by that. I've had 5 goalkeeper choices, and not one of them is a Premier League choice. I don't think I've ever seen that before. We'll probably end up taking Costile just because he gets a little link to Laporte, but I mean, I'm not happy about it. That's horrendous. So, an absolutely horrendous draft, and I wasn't holding out much hope, I won't lie. I did, if you watch the Road to Glory, just the standard Road to Glory we got running daily, I did 2 drafts yesterday. First of which I really liked the look of. It was in a 4-1-2-2, which is my preferred formation. A lot of players actually use in my actual team, and I thought, well, this is perfect. You know, I'm going to obviously play well because it's the team that I'm used to. It's a formation I like, and I got knocked out first round. And spoiler alert, if you haven't seen that yet, I built another one straight away with a 3 at the back formation. I think it might have been a 3-5-2 or 3-4-1-2. And it didn't really have that many great players in it. It had Kenny Dalglish, and that was pretty much it. Everyone else was a bit meh. And I won the draft. And there were 3 fairly comfortable games, 1 very hard-fought game, and I just don't really understand. So, when I built that just then, I was thinking, right, well, if I get knocked out first round, I'm going to get judged. That was a guest being added, by the way. We'll talk about that in a second. If I lose this draft, or get knocked out first round, I should say, then I would get judged for just being a bad drafter. But I think it comes down to luck in who you play, obviously how good you are on the day, and how sort of off-chem your opponent's team is as well. Because only once I've ever come up against someone, but only once in the last week while playing draft have I come up against a team who have, like, everyone's on 10 chem. Usually you get quite a few players off chem. This was frustrating because he added a guest, and literally as soon as I saw it, I tried to back out because it would be so easy if they worked together. It would have been so easy for them to manipulate space, close me down, and just stop me from playing. They didn't. One of them was clearly a pro clubs player because all he tried to do was run from his own half and skill me. Honestly, right, if I was his teammate, I would be throwing my controller at his head because he was the one that cost them the game. We managed to make them rage quit there, 3-1. I played alright, but honestly, if they just passed more and used like the sort of manual second man press, because you control in 2 players, right? So all they needed to do was close me down and stop me from passing. And there was no reply to it, but they just weren't doing that. And they obviously either hadn't played together before properly, or they just weren't very good. Either way, we managed to win that. This was one of those games that could literally have gone either way. In the first few stages of the game, maybe, 15, 20 minutes, I felt like I was on top, and I thought, you know what, I've got this. 25 minutes in, we're in with Mbappe again. We play it across, and bang. I honestly, at that point, I thought, right, we might get a rage quit here. No. He takes kickoff, and he gets, I think there's 2... Is it this one that he gets a little bit of luck with? No, it's not that one. That's a good goal. No arguments from me there. Scores a decent little goal. Again, just does me dirty there, and my own fault. I brought the keeper out. I really shouldn't have. There was no need for me to. I tried to just, not panic him necessarily, but I tend to do it a lot. I bring the goalkeeper out just to apply a little bit more pressure, and it tends to work more often than not. They'll either just try and lob him because they instantly, your brain says, right, I need to lob because the goalkeeper's off his line. But on that occasion, it didn't work. I managed to regroup and go at it again, and we're sort of peppering the goal right now. We got a lot of shots off against this guy, and we get a little bit of luck there. Ball falls to Mane, ball up over the top to Mbappe. I see Ronaldo running through, bursts into the area. I did have it in mind to play it across, but went for goal, and we managed to win. As you can see, I had a lot of shots. And a lot of shots on target. My pass accuracy was very good. And then into the final we go with seemingly a very bad team. Unfortunately, and I won't show you too much of this because it was quite literally a lot of this. My guy here, I mean, he was brilliant. He was absolutely fantastic. He gets a bit of luck here with this goal because I have pressed B to tackle him. And it's really frustrating though he's just not being tackled. But by the same accord, I get a lot of luck here as well. Ball played down the left to Mbappe. He's closing off the space really well. It brings the keeper out enough. Not enough for me to lob him, but enough for me to not want to progress further. And then obviously we get sort of rebounds and we get the luck. And then it was just more of the same, and it was only a matter of time before he scored. and he's in there with Aguero. That's a great goal. And he wins 2-1. It was a close game, but he was the better player and 100% deserved to beat me in the final. And there it is. First draft in Draft to Glory, and we lose in the final. To be fair, I'm taking that as a win. Not the final. Like, I don't say, what I mean is that experience, I'm going to chalk it down as do you know what? That was good. I'll take a lot from that. I often just crash out first round, and you'll see a lot of that, I'm sure, throughout this series. But I'm actually very happy with what we've done. We dug deep against the guests, and that semi-final game was quite difficult as well. We've scored 28 goals so far in 3 drafts, although technically speaking only the 1 draft we're going to talk about, but I'll have to talk about it all because I'll forget the stats. We averaged 2.3. We've conceded 8, which is still only 0.6 per game, which I'm very happy about. I love this, though. I love the fact that they keep the history. This would be amazing in Rivals and in Foot Champs, and I have no idea why they don't do it. They do something similar for friendlies, so why can't they do it for Rivals and Foot Champs? But there we go. You can see 4-0, 3-1, 3-2, and then we just came up against someone who was a little bit too good for us. The rewards we get back are... Boom shakalaka. That is better, in my opinion. That's fantastic. That's better, in my opinion, than winning. If you win the draft, generally you get 2 25k packs and a 5k or a 7.5. You can get lucky, of course, but that is our entry fee back in 20k plus 5k profit, and we get a 25k pack and a gold players pack as well. So already, without even opening these packs, we have made money from this draft. I'm not going to keep a running total. I'm not sure whether that's the norm and whether you guys want me to keep a running total. If you do, I'll try my best to do so. You know, like the average discard price of a pack, for instance. We got 2 Atalanta defenders in there, and they're going to go for a little bit of money because the SBC has literally just dropped. As you can see, if I wanted to just sell them and not worry about doing the SBC itself, which I don't think I will do on this account, that's nearly 4,000 coins just in those 2 players. And he's probably another 500, so that's 4.5. Any other Italian league? Lasagna? Not really. So yeah, you know, we've made what, 5k back at least from that pack right there, and we've already, so it's 25k. I mean, I say 5k. I mean, it's at least 5. We'll be conservative. We've made 25k from that draft so far, with a 25k pack to go. I've just done a few of these for the UCL marquee matchups. We got boards in every single one, not in the rewards for the draft, unfortunately. But you never know. I'm just looking for some decent Italian league players in here now, really, because they sell for a lot right now. I don't think there's anything. I mean, Bender might sell for something, right? He looks like he sells for about 1,000-ish, maybe 900 coins. Pop that in the club. I don't think any of this is realistically going to sell. I mean, we could do if we really wanted to. I know the whole point of it is, can you make money from draft? And, you know, you've got to try and go in there and try and make maximum profit and what have you. But I will be discarding things along the way. Like, I'll probably discard that Argentinian league player. Try and make a little bit off him. And I mean, I would imagine he will actually sell for something when La Liga SBC comes out, but how long that'll be, I don't know. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll keep those, we'll discard him, because he's probably going to sell for like 400 coins anyway. So there we go. We've made money from that draft, would you believe it? First draft was successful. If you want me to keep a running total, maybe I'll put it in the bottom of the screen, and we'll just keep it there for the entirety of the series. So I think that could be a good idea, actually. What I'll do is I'll go back through the footage and I'll weigh up exactly how much we will get for each player, the discard value of each. I won't be super precise with it. You know, I'll just sort of round up and give you not a rough estimate. It's going to be close, but you know what I mean. And I'll keep it in the bottom of a corner throughout the entire series. So next episode, you'll see what we've made in this one, and then the episode after that, you'll see if that has impacted it, whatever. And you know, I'll just keep going, and eventually at the end of the series, at the end of the year, we'll see exactly how many coins we've made from the draft. That's episode 1 done and dusted. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.